Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to go over a conversion kit I designed to be 3D printed for the Studio 86 Optimus Prime trailer. The trailer I have here is from the AS09 KO accessory kit. I picked that up for about 25 USD, and it came with the trailer, roller, the repair bay, a Megatron gun, Megatron arm with the Megatron cannon, and the Starscream disguise kit. So at that price, I've picked up two so far because I did one of these with the Skybound Optimus Prime decal on the side, and then I picked up a second one to do this conversion kit because I've always wanted the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive MP10 Ghostbusters Prime, but I missed out at the time and it's too expensive on the secondary market, so I figured why not just do up my own but make it better. And the price point of this made this the perfect opportunity. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to go over is the side decal here. I printed this on my Anycubic S1, 8 colors. We've got the dark and light green, we've got the yellow and the black, the red, and we've got the silver. And I did this stripe here to resemble the profile going down the side of the car, and that's the tail light of the car. And we have 3 little notches in it here so that our components on the roof can clip into place between this panel and the lip at the top of the trailer. So we have 2 pegs right here. They correspond with 2 pegs up here, and I've got some flexible 4mm silicone hose, blue silicone hose on order, with a 2mm inside diameter, and it will clip here, here, and there. We've got this little post right here, and if I can show you, see there's a little hole right there, and it's on an angle, and I've got some aluminum piano style wire coming 1mm thick that will go up through here and be an antenna there. And this side decal, I have it 2-sided taped in place so that if I want to remove it I can without destroying the trailer. And I did do a paint/primer in 1 white 2 coats on the trailer. On the back I kind of destroyed the original door, but that's okay because I was designing and printing a new one, which is what we have here with the No Ghost logo. We're ready to believe you, and then the phone number with some slime at the top. And on the inside there's details, and it prints in 2 pieces, so you don't have to worry about support material or any dirty blemishes on the inside. So you got your molding there and all your molding here. If you print this with a 0.2mm nozzle, your print will come out better than this. This is at 0.4mm, printed pretty fast on a Core XY. We have the other side decal here, and we have 2 of those same style connectors. See, this one has a hole going down, this one has a hole going up like that, and again aluminum piano style wire up and looped down into here to simulate the antennas we have on the car. Now we have our roof rack. We'll go to this light bar in the front, so it just clips into place here just like that. It's a 2-piece assembly that you glue together. Should be no supports needed for this. Just clips on like that. And we have our roof rack here, which I'm going to take off and go over separate. And again, it just clips on like that and fairly secure. Set the trailer aside. So we're gonna, this just sits up there like that. It doesn't really there's no peg point for that, it just sits there. Okay, so we open this up, we take this, it snaps into there, we turn that, it folds, pushes into there, and we can pop this out, and there's 2 pegs there, go into these two ports here, and these are our two connectors to hold this to the back of Prime, and they are a little flimsy. I won't deny that. These are a little flimsy, and it might be the AS08 W Prime that I have. I didn't get the MD08 or 05 one, so it might be the Prime that I have. I'll go over that in a minute. Anyway, so we'll go over that. That's how that all sits inside of there, and you turn this around and you've got your Proton pack. We've got a little peg right here that you connect one of those silicone hoses to, and I have an adapter that snaps on the back of the gun, same peg, and that will connect the other end of the hose to here. And also there is a port right here that you put the gun in, if I can do this while I'm behind the camera, and that connects right there like that. We have some details in here. And this is two pieces that you print. So this prints like this, and this piece prints like that, so there's no real support materials except for under the little pegs. And you glue the two pieces together so you get both sides have a clean look. Yeah, there's the seam where they get glued together. Right there. And I'll go over a couple other things here first too before. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and I have 4-40s in here, and I still haven't tightened that one up enough. 4-40 screws in here. These I believe are 3/4 inch. This one's a 3/4 inch, and this one's a 1/2 inch. But I just get them all at 3/4 inch length, and I cut them to length as I need them. Number 4 will also do. And if you find that the hole that you're screwing into is a little too tight, I would take a I would take a 50 thou drill bit and just clean them out a little bit. Okay, put that there. Okay, so I'm gonna take my AS08W here. Now, his backpack is loose. It doesn't like to tab in, but AS08 is a pretty shitty quality to begin with, and I didn't get the MD05 version of this guy because they skyrocketed in price to a price point I don't think they're worth it. I do have another one of these on order. Even these have jumped up in price considerably. I do have another one of this guy on order because I'm going to paint him to go with the trailer. So these will go in these openings here, but the problem I have is these pop open easy on him. They don't stay closed very easily. On my MD05, I have a shattered glass MD05, and his are much tighter in the back. But this goes in, if I can see what I'm doing, in there. And then we take this one, and it goes, see, I'm already popping that out. They go like that. Look at that stupid thing. And it connects to his back like that. It is a little loose. It will come off. But that's this figure. I have no other way of securing this better without making it even more bulky. But that is the Proton pack on his back right there, and you can connect your hose and wire it up to the gun. Put the gun in his hand. Just like that. Get that off. Set him aside. These just snap into place on the sides right here. These two red radar items or whatever they are, they glue into this piece, and this piece screws down into this piece here. When you bring this up, it will click like that. You'll hear a click, and then you'll turn it that way. the the roof rack here, everything gets glued together here. There are no screws. All these cross members get glued into little notches, and they're highlighted in some images that I will have included with the files. This piece gets glued to this. The only supports you'll need here are for the back pieces of these light assemblies, where they have a base coming down, and the base sits inside of this piece here, and it just gets glued into place. And these are just the colors I chose. You might want different colors. Like this is a different color on the actual roof rack than I chose here, and you know, you might want to do a translucent there instead of what I did. But yeah, everything here is glued together. Now let's go back to the trailer, because we do have some stuff inside. So we have roller with my conversion kit on him, and that just is a peg, goes into that port right there. This is a port for your gun. This is the prototype. This will be a little taller in the finished final version, so that the gun can sit in it better, but the gun does go in there like that. And there is a peg on the back for a hose to connect it to the gun as well. And this is a 6-piece part. So this centerpiece prints separate, and then you glue it into place. The handle prints separate. This light prints separate, and these two side pieces print separate. The only thing you should need supports for is the center body piece here. And again, it just connects like that, and then you've got roller converted into a portable ghost trap. Now the final component to the kit is right here, and that is a containment unit. And we need, again, there's 2 tabs that connect in here. They just fit in there. And we got one of my 4-40 screws in there, 1 millimeter long, or 1 inch long. Number 4 will also do, but that's for this hinge here that brings it up like that, so that you can have your containment unit in your trailer set up and ready to go. You've got some lights, you've got your little handle there. The lights print in 2 parts, this piece here, and then the light itself. The light itself glues inside this piece, and this piece glues to the containment unit. So there should be almost no support material needed for this. This piece down here, I think, is the only thing I needed support material for. And then there's a little Easter egg. If you turn, well, I'll take it out. If you take, we'll take a close look here. So again, you've got the base that you print, and you just need some support material going up to this. You get the main body, no support material required. You got your 2 lights, no support material required for either of those. You glue these assemblies together, and you glue them to this. And then you just color it as you choose. Just got some little lightning bolts there, danger. And there is an Easter egg with this. So if you turn it around, that's the back. And yeah, paint that in and print it in your multicolor printer of choice. And it just folds down like that. And there is exactly enough space in here. So if you put roller right there, you'll close your door up fine. And these 2 tabs right here that are meant for storage for other items will hold roller. Oops. Will hold him in place. He won't come out. So you don't have to worry about anything falling out. And then you've got your Ghostbusters Optimus Prime trailer conversion kit, all set up, ready to go. I think it came out great. I'm really happy to have done this and have this now in my collection. I'm just waiting for one of this guy to come along so I can tear him apart, paint him up, and have him go with this guy. I just need to find a No Ghost emblem for his right shoulder. So that's it for this video, everybody. Thanks for watching. The links to the downloads will be in the description over on Cults. Have a good one.